It's important to feel great about our bodies. So let's do together this 10 minutes conditioning yoga, which will help you to really move the whole entire body and feel great at the end. Then if you feel more inspired, you can do the other videos of mine. So just get to your mat. I'm going to get started with our tabletop position. Simply come down on your knees and on your hands and just move your knees hip width apart. Your hands are a little bit further ahead, not right underneath your shoulders. So as we're going to do this modified push-up movement, relaxing your hip down, bend the elbows, forearms on the mat, and simply press back, coming up. Do it a few times. Make sure you keep your spine long. Feel the strength in your arms and your shoulders. Move slowly enough that you have the control and you can breathe through easily. Nice. And then as you're coming back, lift the hip, long arms, open chest. Come back into the same table position. Lift your left arm up above your head and move the left arm underneath your right arm and right leg to the side. Doing it again, nice and dynamic movements. Few times up and down. And one more, lift up. And as you place your palm down, let's switch the side. Right arm up, inhale, exhale to the side underneath your left arm, right? And then just move slowly, smooth movement. And again, don't forget, not everything will work out 100%. That's okay too. Do your best. All right, once back in the table, tuck the toes under, lift your hip in the air and coming into your first downward dog. Just try to keep your spine long, press into your heels. Great, and as you walk towards your hands, micro bend your knees and grab your opposite elbows with your hands. Just swing your upper body head side to side. Really let go, feel the back. Notice what's present in that area of the body, and then coming into the nice position of placing the hands down, lifting the hip up, right? And as you sit down between your legs and try to just go as deep as you can, keeping your hands or fingers constantly down on the floor in front of you. Good, and now let's make it a little bit harder. Once you're coming into a long spinal position, extend your arms further ahead and now sit down and coming up. Keeping the long spinal position, long arm position. If this is too hard at the beginning, just keep your hands on your hip and then get ready to improve within a few times you get there. And now again, right palm on the mat in the middle, left arm up, and feel free to bend the right knee as you extend your left leg to the side. Keep the position, long neck, and switch. Left palm down, right arm up. Now bend your left knee and your right arm up towards the ceiling, and your right leg is straight to here. Good. And center. Coming back into long spinal position, hands on the shin. Then bring your arms out to the side in a T shape. Just maintain the arms long, keeping your neck long. Look down. Good. And as you walk towards the front, now again back into V-shaped downward dog. And then get ready to lift your right leg up and simply step forward towards your hands. Doesn't need to step between your hands if you can't, right? Just try your best to move your foot as close as you can to the front. One more. Great. And now let's switch. Other side, lift up and step to the front. As you get better at this movement, you will notice that you can get closer and closer towards your hands, in between your hands. Doing it a few times, and then again as you walk it out back into downward dog. Then move into your plank pose slowly. Release your hip down. So both legs are straight, arms are long, strong spine. And as you release down, just keep your elbows bent close to the body. Hip is relaxing down on the mat, chin up. Breathe through and exhale, lower down. It's just as you open your arms to the side, good. Now you're going to lift your right leg up the mat, bend the knee, and roll towards the side and towards the left side. And then just feel the hip. Doing the same thing, bend the left knee, open your hip towards the side, and again, move only your body and keep your arms down on the mat. Good. And roll back to the center. Relax your foot down. Lifting your arms up. Only the upper body comes up as you inhale. Exhale down a few times. Make sure you keep your feet on the mat. Notice how you feel in the lower back. It's a great way to strengthen your back and conditioning that area. Left cheek down on the floor and then just relax. Take a moment. And coming up, hands underneath your shoulders and lift up into a nice open position with the chest and heart. Try to keep your chin up, long spine. Good, feel it in the lower back and keep relaxing the hip and then bend the knees. Press back, lift your hip up above your knees. Arms are long, armpits are open towards the mat. And then moving back into your downward dog again. All right, get your legs into a good position. Lift your right leg up, and as you bend your knee, bring it towards the stomach, middle of the torso section, and move your knees to the left and the right side. A few times, just move the hip, move the knee. Good, back into downward dog and other side. Again, you can do this slower at the beginning. And just try your best to move the body in the air. Good. And then place your foot down back into V-shaped down dog. Let's just step to the front with your right foot. Try to bring that this time between your hands. Just move your arms alongside. Pull the shoulders back and lift your arms above your head. Coming into a high lunge position. Stay there. Breathe in and out. Come down with both hands and lift your right leg up towards the ceiling and down. Let's do the left side. Left leg up, step forward between your hands, arms alongside, pull the shoulders back, palms up, long neck. And as you breathe in, lift your arms above your head. Sink down a little bit, keep the back leg straight and palms on the mat. And lift your left leg up towards the ceiling and place your foot down. Walk it out. And as you're walking, open up your feet as wide as your mat and bring yourself into squat pose, Malasana. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and move one knee in at the time to the center if it's something that you want to learn. And this is great for mobility. Also, it takes a bit of a time to learn it, but keep trying it and see if you can improve as you continue to learn it. Keep focusing on the balance, coming back to the center, settling down, and then bring both hands behind you, sit down on your sit bones. And as you move your knees side to side a little bit, just relax the hip. Extend your legs, press into your heels. Try to keep your legs straight, coming into a simple seated position, but it gets a bit harder as you lift your arms above your head. Relax the shoulders. It looks like an easy pose and not easy at all. Try to catch your toes as you lean forward. But it's important to keep your long spinal position here, chin up, so you're not rounding your back at all. And now roll your shoulders up, back and down and make your way down on the mat. Draw both knees in, rock and roll towards the side a little bit. Notice how you feel in the back, in the spine. And then extend your legs out towards the front, open them as wide as your mat, relax your feet to the side, arms alongside, long neck. Relax into your Shavasana and notice how you feel. Don't forget to check out the other conditioning videos And then you can create a very nice half an hour or 1 hour practice if you link them all together. Have fun and see you next time.